Hi Taurus, welcome to your December tarot reading. I'm sorry I am a little bit late, but I got sick meanwhile with COVID. Now I'm feeling so much better. So I've meditated and pre-shuffled previously on your cards, so these readings don't take that long because if you know my work, you know that I don't pick the cards, I shuffle them, so sometimes I have to shuffle longer. Well, how you feeling, Taurus? I'm a Taurus myself. I have a son. My son is in Taurus, and I hope you're feeling better. I think we all had a rough beginning of the month. Venus stopping in the sky in Capricorn is not that comfortable for us Venus ruled signs. I am not an astrologer, but I like to keep update with astrology, but I am not an astrologer, so I will never talk in depth about astrology or pretend that I know what I don't really know, but I know how I felt. And yeah, and we're still going into it. Let's see how it goes. One advice is do not get too serious. Don't let your trust be knocked down by the external environment or the external surroundings or whatever is happening around you. And here you have this advice of the universe that says exactly this. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. Now, you appear, Taurus, in your reading as the Two of Wands. So, welcome back, Taurus. Welcome back into the game of believing. Believing in yourself, believing in the world, and you are planning. You are making plans. The situation the universe wants to talk about is exactly this beginning. Where are you putting your energy? Where are you putting your passion? And probably, whoa, why this has to happen? Okay, sorry. So I bought this new tripod and I think I'm gonna return it because it keeps falling during the readings and it's very annoying to. Sorry guys, just gonna put this, I think now it's better. It's very annoying to stop the film and film again, and then I like to focus just on the reading and nothing more. And I think we are set to go. Yeah, maybe I show you the cards that you cannot see better. Maybe I go back to the previous way I used to do this, that I used to show my face, but I feel like I focus so much more on the cards like this. Well, let's see how it goes. If not, if this keeps happening, I will have to go back to the old form. So let's get on with your reading. I'm sorry for this distraction. So, but I was talking about the Ace of Wands, so I'm talking about the power of creating through the element of fire, and then the tripod falls. So I think it all matches, it will all relates, and also because you do have a process to connect with this, to tap into this creativity, that it might not be a sweet, easy peasy road. And I say this because we are dealing here with a karmic situation. The universe wants to put you in a place that is very uncomfortable, this Eight of Cups, but it's very important to release past beliefs. So there's something lingering here, and this is, I think, is going to turn, because of the cards, I've looked at them, past life reading. So in your environment, you have the ability to heal with the Page of Cups. You have the ability to heal this belief. There might not be a new one. It might not be new to you to self-sabotage, for example, to stop believing, to go in circles. But you know what? With this energy, this is that kind of energy that says never give up. Get up. Now, round 2, get up. You fall down, round 3, you get up. But you do get up. And this is the lens that you have to put, the Page of Cup lens, the lens of love. You look to your inner light, and that's from where you see the world. Do not try to understand that messy environment we are on, especially as that Taurus and Scorpio. We are being pushed to our limits to change, and as fixed signs we do not like to change, so we resist. There might be in your environment a group, a situation, a relationship more specific, that you might change your belief. I think it's like you change, what I feel is like you changed your state of affection. It's not that you don't like it anymore, it's just needs, you want to play another game. I think you want to play a game of winning. You're not that much into a game of caring too much. You are focused on planning, on getting things done, on starting a new project, and on believing that you can pull this out, that you can do it. Despite that your environment is bringing up this childhood, I'm not gonna say it's like fears, but it feels like this joy, this childlike joy that wants to come back. Maybe you are now more sorry, connecting with this childhood memory, with this childhood dream, with this childhood you. So to your inner child, what is it that you really enjoy doing? Go back and do it. Do it again. Keep doing it. Go back. Is it a hobby? Is it a place that you used to visit? Is it a group of people? Is it some family, some relatives that you need to visit? Just go and do it. Now it's the holiday, so it's a perfect time to visit people that are part of your history. Visit places that mattered so much while you were growing up. But also for some of you, this is a very specific message. You do need to move on. So you see the Page of Cups is turning away from this 6 of Cups, this past karmic, past life, but also inner child. So everything that comes from the past that matters to you is kind of turning a bit away, and is looking to the 8 of Cups. So we'll get there. This is the center of your readings, where the universe really wants you to put you. But I feel like it's looking through the 8 of Cups like a necessary step to look to the 2 of Wands. So this Page of Cups is offering this opportunity to heal the 2 of Wands, the opportunity to heal the ability that you have within yourself to believe, to keep going, to don't give up. You know, this guy is not seeing anything coming. The 3 of Wands, that's the next card, you already see something returning. But here, you don't see anything. It's all inside of you. It's all your passion. It's all your belief. It's all your energy of starting or giving it all. We all gotta start somewhere, right? And it's very important to have this beginner's mind. You don't have this right and wrong way of doing things. You don't follow anyone, so you can do whatever you want. This is a card of freedom. for me. So in your environment, you might be being triggered by the past. But this is an opportunity to heal, and I think to empower you. You need to understand that stuff work for the amount of time they need to work. So try not to be that emotional to situations, places, jobs, whatever. Just keep going, especially when it's hard. Keep moving. Even it's just like one step out of like one good habit, do it. I'm just gonna clarify this Eight of Cups. Clarifying the Eight of Cups for Taurus. Oof. And you have the Six of Swords reversed, so you are kind of resisting. Maybe this is emotional state. This loss is very tied to your identity. That's why it's important, guys. Look, you're not this or that. Like, you're not a lawyer, even though if you are a lawyer, you're your soul playing the role as a lawyer for the time being. Tomorrow you might want to become a painter or whatever, or drive a Uber, who knows. You're free, right? So I think it's very important to not to get too attached to the role, to the identities we are playing out during our lifetime. They change, they are bound to change, and it's good that they are bound to change. It means that you are able to adapt, and this is one of the lessons that COVID brought us. Like, okay, now you cannot work, or now you cannot leave the house, now you have to be alone, now there's this stupid disease, and are you afraid, are you not? So you have to, it kept challenging us. COVID kept challenging, and it will keep challenging us for a few years, I think. So what is it? What aspect of yourself you are resisting to let go? Like, you are no longer it. You have to move. And it doesn't mean that it has to end. It just means that it's changing. Yeah. Eight of Coins. Beautiful. You just focus on whatever it is that is working. On whatever it is that you know that you can do it, and you do it well, and it's working, it's paying back. This Eight of Coins, it represents this focus, this Capricorn, this resilient energy, but it also represents success. Capricorn does not play to lose, like, at all. So you're already winning. The universe wants to put you in a winning place, but in a way that you don't be Taurus and work too hard, give too much, and then receive too little. Like, why would you do that to yourself? Stop doing that. Now, to get here, focus in what you already have accomplished. Look at your goals, but also look to what you already have accomplished. If you need to make a list from whatever you have acquired, whatever you have learned, whatever you sorry, whatever obstacle you have crossed to get to where you are now. And know that probably your goals, your dreams, and you do have here the Magician on the top of the deck. Whatever you are trying to manifest, it probably will take a bit of time. And you need to accept it. It's not here yet, but it will come if you keep believing. If you don't believe it, I'm sorry, no one will come to do it for you or save you. People can help you to a limited extent. The rest, it's always up to you. Ultimately, we are alone. You know what I mean, not like we're alone, but you can always count on each other. We are relational beings, but ultimately, the big push, the effort, it's up to you. The power of manifesting, the believing in yourself, it's up to you. No one can believe in you in a way that you couldn't do it better. The great service you can do to yourself is tapping into your skills, like the Seven of Coins does, and use them. Know that you have them. Know that you can do it. You've done it before. You've passed worse things before. To create a structure, you don't get, and you have the Emperor, beautiful. I love the Emperor energy for a group of people that is trying to build and create something. That means that you build from a place of power, from a place that you are focused more on the process, on the joy of it. You're enjoying the creation. You're enjoying the Six of Coins, the giving, the taking care of others, the being there for others. You are enjoying the balancing out of the situation, that you don't have to give too much. You don't have to prove anyone anything. This is one of the messages that is here. Stop proving. That's where this pain comes from, the disappointment. So that you don't have to, but you will have to if you put yourself in this situation again, that when you overgive. And sometimes we have to think, why do we overgive? There's a bit of controlling energy there, isn't it? When you overgive something to someone, then they owe you, right? So try not to create karmic debts with everyone around. I know Taurus are very generous people, and it's kind of when you like someone you really like, you really care, and you really want to give, and it's your power to be a giver. But try not to see where it comes from. If you find yourself creating this scenario where you are so nice, just ask yourself, for why are you doing this? Does it feel right? Does it come from a place of lack? Do you feel the need to be liked? Or it's just because it feels good? And then evaluate and act accordingly. Whatever you are going through throughout the month of December, it is connected to a past life. You have here the card of Isis, the goddess Isis. This is the Egyptian moon goddess, also the goddess of the death, also the high priestess that knows all the names. She says that this situation involves your past life memories. It's very interesting, the story of Isis and Osiris. It was her husband, but also her brother. Well, he was killed by their brother. Set is like the evil, the archetype of the evil brother, the evil one. So he killed Osiris, but Osiris was brought back to life by Isis, because Isis, she was a very powerful sorceress. She was called the one that know all the names, because in ancient Egypt people would have two names: the name that everyone knew, and then the name that only the mother knew. Because to cast a spell you would have to know someone's real name, and the real name was the name that only the mother knew. The mother would never give away their own child, right? So Isis knew the name of everyone, so she could cast spells into everyone. So she's very powerful, and this, I think, it relates very much to the Ace of Wands that comes with a whole lot of power too. The power of belief, the power of passion, the power of creation, the power of starting again, but with a fire. You start off with an explosion. Also the sexual power of creation. So she brought her husband back to life, and so they could conceive a child. That then it was the god Horus. So you see how powerful she is. She is like here to remember you that this loss that you are experiencing, that is related to your identity, the resisting of you changing your identity, it has a past life memory. So you've done it before. But this comes also as a reminder that you have this wisdom from a past life. If you would like to get any more, as I would advise you to get a past life regression reading to gain insights and answers about this question. You do have the farm card, and I cannot help notice, of course, your Taurus, you have a lot of earth in this reading, although you are working on your earth element and your fire element, so you are creating and manifesting and bringing into reality your dreams, like you're preparing for your season, I would say, into the beginning of the year. The environment is a bit tricky, it's a bit emotional, it's healing, but healing through pain, through sadness, through loss, through heartbreak. But you have all these earth, and you have the empress, and you have the farm card. This is a card I drew when I see this past life of Isis. This is a past life card, so there's some past life that you have had in the farm, that you might feel this call either to live off the land or to live in a farm, or to have a sanctuary for animals like pigs or cows. We do like cows, Taurus. I love cows, just adorable. I wish people didn't eat them that much, but they do. Well, anyway, there might be people from this past life in this farm that are with you in this lifetime, and this might create this scenario where it is being recreated, this urge of the land, that land calling you, this call to be very close to nature, to change your life, to change the way you eat, to change where you live also. And is this past life calling you, because it's a life of empowerment. It is connected with Isis. So I'm gonna shuffle the cards for the extended reading and know a little bit more about this past life and this call to nature and your resistance to change. Find your passion, even if it's a hobby. If you're not feeling good about yourself because the environment is too triggered, too emotional, people from your family might not be responding the way you thought they would, and it's the holidays, so it's not very easy peasy for everyone crossing the holidays. Not everyone has a really big, happy, united family that want to be together during the holidays. So if you're going through a tough situation during this season, man, if you like running, go running. If you like skating, go skating. If you like surfing, go surfing. Just do whatever you know that it works, even if you don't feel good, and if you don't want to do it anyways. When you get there, you'll know what I'm talking about. The moon. I love the moon here because we do have Isis, the moon goddess. I'm sorry, I'm still recovering my breath. And the Eight of Swords, yeah. I do feel that you are feeling a little bit stuck. It's an illusion. It's always an illusion. It's good to see where the illusion comes from. Otherwise, it keeps coming back. And you have the tower, yeah, representing. So you kind of are falling apart so you can rise again. The more you resist here, the more it will hurt. I'll tell you, just let it go. It doesn't work. Okay, look for the lesson, but keep going. It's like the Camino of Santiago. I've done it this summer, and what we've learned, man, some days are amazing. Other days, your feet, your body, they hurt so much that every step you give, there's pain. You get visited by pain. But you just keep walking. You need to get to your place to sleep, right? You keep walking. Some days you walk 30 kilometers, 35, some days you walk 10. Doesn't matter. Yeah, you need to start again. You're very good at starting again, Taurus. I don't know what's wrong. What's wrong? Yeah, lack is what's wrong. So when you don't have the resources, you already don't have the material resources you need, it's very uncomfortable for a Taurus. Very uncomfortable. Try, this is a repeating pattern in your life and from a past life. Scarcity is part of life, but it's bound to change. Sometimes you have a lot, sometimes you have a little. But when you have a little, isn't it freeing to know that you don't need that much after all? So that is one of the lessons that scarcity can bring to you. And also, if you feel that you're repeating a family pattern, that you're repeating something, you can just write a letter to your ancestors. So you can write a letter saying, for example, ancestors that have lived with abundance, may you guide me with your wisdom. Ancestors that have lived in scarcity, may you free me from such like destiny. Okay, just do it and then give it to Yemanja. That's what I do. I give it to Yemanja or Shrug, so I go to the ocean or to the river, but you can burn it if you feel like. Whatever you do, just don't bury it. You don't want that thing to grow. You want to transform it, either by cleanse by water or by purifying by fire. Okay, let's tell me a little more about this emperor. So I read it as an aspect of you. I think you might get help. Interesting. So the emperor, the structure is here to get rid of whatever is shaking. Look at all these fears coming out. Look at all this 7 of Swords, 9 of Swords, now just the 5 of Swords that I need here. And we would have the pattern complete. Yeah, I love it, yeah. Man, if anyone was unfair to you, boy, they do have it coming. Here's your Queen of Wands, baby. You have your Queen of Wands holding the Ace of Wands. So I will get through it more in the extended. Just clarify one more thing here in this Page of Cups, so we can talk more about this past life situation. I love it. So another 7 of Coins. I love it. 2 times in the reading, and the Empress. Of course, it's you, baby. So Empress and Emperor on the same reading. You do have the resources. Maybe they are not the resources you think you need. These resources are within. The Empress within you. And you couldn't be more richer with the Empress by your side. But she requires action. Do the work. I'm sorry that my cards are a little bit on the corners, like scratch. They're old, but I love them and I do connect with them a lot. So I have more cards, but these two decks, I have to use them. Like I have to. Nice. Yeah, just contemplate your pain. If pain still visits, open the door. Contemplate. Meditate on it. But you have the Ace of Cups, so here you will be all right. Oh, well, it's really weird because I didn't know, but I think this Knight of Pentacles just felt. It fell on top of the farm. So this past life farm is trying to become a present life farm. So it's here. It is manifesting. It requires focus. It requires time. But I think you already pushed the start button. You just need, belief. Go. Oh, this card. You just see about Isis. Two of Swords, yeah. On top of the deck, look, the Emperor. So 2 times the Emperor, 2 times the 7 of Coins. Yeah, really nice. Okay, so I will see you on the extended reading if you feel like it's something you need to watch. If not, of course, everything is all right. So I wish you well. I hope you enjoy your holidays and the rest of the month of December. And I will, if not on the extended, I will see you back in a week or so for the January readings that I have a surprise for you guys. So bye. Namaste.